The brand new Season 3 trailer just dropped, and I'm going to be breaking down everything that you've missed, all the secrets, the laws, other things that you haven't seen, but I have. So guys, let's get into it. We start off with the trailer with Hela flying to Knull to actually become his Queen in Black. So he is the King in Black, and she is becoming the Queen in Black, the Queen of the Abyss. But why is she doing this? Hela was just at the Hellfire Gala. Well, at the end in that lore from the Ashes, you have Black Panther saying, I sense him as well, and must make sure Bast is safe. Whereas Hela says, Knull rises again. Hela said with a smirk, impressive. So she's impressed that Knull's came back, and she wants a piece of the pie. But Loki says, don't go getting any ideas. Well, she did, Loki. And here she is being transformed by Knull into being, the Queen in Black, the Queen of the Abyss, getting control of the symbiotes. And here's where things get even more interesting. So this part here, this is actually, the Phoenix Force coming from a planet. You just see the force it has. And this little outside area of this picture, that's looking in. Someone's watching this. So moving on, we have the Phoenix Force arriving onto Klyntar. And this is our first look at Jean Grey. Jean Grey looking absolutely fantastic. People were speculating if she was coming. I made a whole video on saying that Jean Grey is coming in Season 3 due to them needing, a universal power, and it just made sense. She's been teased before with Storm, with the character voice lines, and here she is ready to stop it all. But Hela is here with her newfound power, using this blade. And looking at this blade, I don't believe this is the Necro Sword. I believe this is just, Hela's own blade that's been transformed, because the Necro Sword is still lost. This is them being attacked. And it looks like Jean Grey is about to get stabbed, but not in this situation. Blade is finally here. He has woken up and he's on Klyntar. I made a whole video on why Blade is waking up, and this is why. He has woken up to come and help the day. He has sensed Knull. He's going to stop Hela and he's going to save Jean Grey. And he's got his own sword that's got fire. He is, being helped out by the Phoenix Force. And here they are flying through. Hela actually steals his weapon and stabs him. I don't know if you saw it right there because it was so quick, but she steals Blade's sword off him while they're falling and stabs Blade right in his chest. Like, it happens so quickly that, it's really, really easy to miss. And while they're still falling, Blade's been stabbed, but in that moment, he bites Hela. He bites Hela in her neck. Like on her neck, in her shoulder. So he's been stabbed and he's given her one back. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people actually caught that, but I did, and I thought you guys needed to see it. And that's her there, that's her reaction, and why she holds her neck, and it's because of Blade biting her. And you saw the Phoenix Force then coming into Jean Grey, and that shot right there is insane. We see Jean Grey, we see the Phoenix Force out in full force, I should say. You see the full Phoenix in the background. This is such an insane shot, and I think Jean Grey is going to be amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on her. So, moving on to the trailer, we have Phoenix Force and Jean Grey, they're both using powers at once, which I thought was really interesting. How is this going to work in the game? And you see Jean Grey there, she's holding her head and using her power. How Emma Frost has her, her psychic ability powers? It looks like one of the powers from Jean Grey is going to be her own, using her force. But Phoenix Force is also coming out as a separate entity. Is that how it's going to work in the game? Well, I'm going to have early access to playing, so make sure you subscribe to get that gameplay first. Here is Blade showing, he has been stabbed, and he is taking out the sword. But you can see, around his waist, it's got a bit of fire, and that is because that is the Phoenix Force, working with him. And I guess, using that strength to help him with his own strength, to pull out the sword, make sure he's safe, I guess. And here is a very interesting shot. We have Jean Grey in this outfit. We have Blade right here in this brand new outfit, an alternate look for Blade, with his sword on fire. And here's Hela in her brand new outfit for being, the Queen of the Abyss, the Queen in Black, holding the symbiote. I think that might be an emote that she'll be able to use in game, just get the symbiote in her hand like that. I think that'd be really cool. But she's raising her army around, and look in the background there, the way that the Phoenix Force was, showing it being a massive phoenix. This right here is showing Hela being the Queen of the Symbiotes with her own version of that phoenix, a symbiote phoenix. Is that a teaser for what is to come? And that is it. that is the end of the trailer. Or is it? Could we get our first look at Knull even closer up? We've seen him slightly, but not in such good quality. And this is what he looks like. Obviously, we'll probably be seeing him more. We'll definitely be seeing him on the maps in Season 3. So I'm hyped to see more of Knull. And, you know, I love the lore. Made plenty of lore videos. Make sure you stay to the end, because you'll see them pop-ups. And then we end on this screen. Season 3, The Abyss Awakens. You get to see Jean Grey in the middle. Hela over to the right, the symbiotes. And then we've got the heroes on the left, which is really interesting because, first of all, we've got Jeff. Jeff has got a symbiote skin, so Hela obviously somehow manages to infect Jeff. We then have Magic in her Phoenix Force outfit. We've already got Moon Knight, so Magic's getting one. Wolverine's got one. And then we've got that Blade one, which may be Phoenix Force. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's what I'm getting at, from what I see. I think this is going to be a really good season. I know a lot of people had some complaints for the last season, but for me, I think this is going to be a really good season. Really hyped to get into it and finally play Blade, which we've all wanted, and play Jean Grey. And starting from this season, we get a new hero each month. So I think we will be getting Blade first. So guys, I am doing a giveaway. You've got to make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and comment down below your in-game name to receive the prize. So guys, I've been asked, you guys have been awesome. The giveaway I've mentioned in the previous video is going to be giving away the bundle, the brand new Punisher bundle, and yeah, it's Punisher and Thor, both of those skins. I will be doing a new one for when Season 3 drops, with all the new symbiote skins, because I know, we're getting a Captain America and Spider-Man one. If you don't want that one, you can also choose your own bundle. So yeah, I've been asked, guys, you guys have been awesome. See you in the next one.